Hey everyone, the holidays are almost here, and I haven't prepared the eggnog yet. So let's experiment with a couple of short-aged ideas, blender nog and coconut eggnog. I've already made a video on aged eggnog using Alton Brown's recipe, which went over 3 years. And I trust that recipe because everyone uses it. But these recipes, I'm not sure how long they will last, so the idea is that they can be made a few weeks to a couple of months ahead of time, or they can be made on the night and they'll be just as tasty. Blender nog is a no-cook, creamy eggnog I've designed to be super simple, yet still thick and delicious. Set the blender to medium or low, and blend the eggs for roughly 30 seconds. Add the sugar right through the top and go another 30 seconds. Add the spices, booze, milk, and cream, and blend until combined. I'm going to experiment with some new and non-traditional spices, and also with 2 different types of rum to see if there's a noticeable improvement. I'm going to take a bit for a sneak peek, and the rest will go into the fridge to meld the flavors together until either Christmas or New Year's. In this version, I used a Jamaican rum, and in the version I made previously, a Demerara. The booze ends up more prominent early on, and it usually takes about 3 months of aging to mellow it out. But let's just see which rum stands out best. Wow, those are both so different, it's hard to tell. You can definitely taste the Jamaican in there. It makes it interesting, unique. There's a little bite in there. The Demerara blends a little bit better in there. It's going to make it a nicer, smoother eggnog. You just have to try both and see which one you like. This recipe for coconut eggnog is a little bit more complicated, and we're going to start by separating the eggs. The whites are already in the stand mixer, and we're going to hit them for 2 minutes. First 30 seconds on low, and then we're going to kick it up to medium-high to really thicken them up. After 2 minutes, reduce the speed to medium and beat in about half the sugar, roughly 5 tablespoons. Once the sugar is incorporated, maybe about 30 seconds, transfer this to a large bowl and don't rinse the mixing bowl. You want this to have a consistency kind of like shaving cream. Beat the yolks and the remaining sugar on medium-high until pale yellow and ribbony, maybe 2 minutes. If you need to, stop it occasionally to scrape down the sides. Add the remaining ingredients and spices and mix on low to combine. Don't forget the rum. Just fold this together with your spatula and it's ready to serve. Ladle into a glass and garnish with some toasted coconut flakes. Wow, that's amazing. Very unique. And this rum is a great choice. Though I'm sure a Jamaican or a Demerara would be amazing here as well. It just needs to be flavorful enough to stand up to the coconut milk, which is a wonderful addition to an eggnog. So both of these versions are perfect right on the night. But of course, this will be different when I serve it in about a month and a half, and you'll lose this awesome foam. And it's the same for the blender nog. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Maybe get a can of whipped cream or make my own coconut whipped cream. I'll post a short or maybe a reel on Instagram to let you all know how it turned out. See you next time. So I decided to do one more with this Indonesian rum. Love the rum, but hate the bottle. Takes up way too much space. Let's add a little bit of nutmeg on top. That also has a nice punch to it. Just like the Jamaican, it's just a little bit different from the norm. It stands out really well. It's a nice rum to have in your eggnog.